our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action. It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Hawks. They're in the lower tier of the playoff contenders, hanging out at the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference.
And their first 2 games against this club, both being losses, losing 3 in a row would be a real tough pill to swallow. So I think they'll look to make their stand here tonight.
Now you have to try to find a way to turn the tide in this 4-game season series, and I think it starts with being aggressive from the jump ball.
Hey, Brett, the season winding down and teams are looking at playoff slotting. Have you ever, though, been a part of a team that suffered a late season collapse?
I don't think the teams that I was on, Kevin, and fortunate to be on, that had expectations to go deep into the playoffs or maybe eventually participate in the finals ever had that kind of breakdown. But in Seattle in 2003, a team led by Gary Payton, I know we had an opportunity to get in, to sneak in maybe to the 8th slot. We struggled with inconsistency all year long. I don't know how big the meltdown was, but disappointing for that talented of a team to not have an opportunity to participate in the postseason.
I'm sure. So the New York starting 5. Brandon Ingram's out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's the captain, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Now, here's Purtle. He kicks to Jackson. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Knicks on offense. It's a 3-point game. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys in foul trouble.
Burke can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Chapman, the pass to Ingram. To the middle. The kick outside to Butler. They get it back. Pass to Cousins. Now, here's Butler. A second chance effort. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And when he gets inside, Butler's not going to be denied. Tremendous focus down low.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Cousins. Jackson misses. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Jackson with the block. And he gets it back. Chapman the pass to Cousins. And Turner throws it down.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
The Hawks trail by 7. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Purtle kicks to Jackson. And here's the break. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know, Greg. Goes about 6'8", 240. And he can D up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
What's up?
A free throw drop for Butler.
And Jimmy Butler, you know, something of a quirky character. As a ritual, whenever he's at a grocery store, of paying the person's bill behind it. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And Butler never afraid to be a little bit different, listening to country music in the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
And in the offseason, riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids. Remove the rearview mirror as a symbolic reminder to never look back. This guy's special.
O'Gallagher, and it's blocked by Chapman. They recover it. Jackson, that's good.
And he's shooting the ball very well, in addition to creating for both himself and his teammates out there on a roll.
Now the pass to Turner. Pearl with the steal. Here's O'Gallagher, defended by Butler. Here's Burke, and the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
Out to Ingram. Passes it to Cousins. That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Peacock. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Chapman's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one's good.
Yeah, another nice look down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Chapman. It's New Orleans, who is really on his game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And this is the foul that goes against Atlanta. It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Hawks have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Kicks to Pirtle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hooked away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the captain.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Butler passes to Chapman. That one dropped for a second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Pirtle. Here's O'Gallagher, defended by Butler. O'Gallagher passes to Jackson. Shoots over Cousins. Again, the Hawks good for 2. New York leading by 5. Dishes it to Turner. Pass to Chapman. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. When you look at the captain, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Jimmy Butler. He's another guy who can pick your pocket.
Between these 2 guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
Now, here's Burke. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Shot clock at 5. Here's Peacock. It doesn't go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, good collective team unity.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that was an unleashed chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Pirtle kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Cousins, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Pirtle. Jackson's got 8 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Well, Brad, as a former dunk contest winner, I have to ask your thoughts on one of the great Hawks of all time, the terrific human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins.
Well, Dominique, one of the greatest athletes this game has ever seen, and one of the most feared dunkers, obviously, of his era. You remember a lot of the highlights with Nick coming in, flying in, and finishing off a shot that might have missed from the opposite wing and going up over the top of 2 or 3 guys. So he certainly doesn't get enough credit nationally for the type of firepower that Nick provided for his beloved Atlanta Hawks for years and years.
And the Hawks making a change here. Prince is checked in, and then for New York. Knox, he's checked in for Cousins. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Brandon Ingram. Young is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
They drew a lot of fouls in that game, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
And it wasn't just the points that they got at the line that helped their cause. It was the foul trouble on the other side that went along with it. Several players stranded on the bench for long stretches, and the coach having to re-strategize.
Get the ball. The Knicks leading by 5. Shots good from Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Now here's Burke. Guarded closer. Spellman defended by Young. Shot clock at 6. He gets that one.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
And lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
It's stolen. The pass to Prince. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah.
Come back for what? They fucking suck.
Here's Ingram. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Chapman. He nails it. And we're tied up. Chapman's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They got Jackson. He's out there with Burke. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Passes it to O'Gallagher. 4 on the shot clock. Wide open look. And that one's good. Burke's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended up with 44 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Burke. Rebounded by Knox.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
A lot of guys that can just blow right by you. They turn on the jets and they're as quick as they hit them. There's some guys that two-step that are durable.
Love watching Damian Lillard in Portland when it is that he has one of those, most of the games he has it going, but one of those games where he's really got it going, and the way that he can get around a pick and get into the hoop. Damian Lillard, explosive. Put Kyrie Irving, put John Wall's blazing speed on that list. That sometimes Goran Dragic, the way he weasels into a lane, and I mean that in a good way, finishing off.
I like that word.
He's a good word. He's fantastic. So we have tremendous explosive point guards who get the job done.
New York, no good that time either. Atlanta's going all through for down. And that one's good. Burke's got 16 points.
It's foolish
leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc.
It's
The
so
D
bad, like,
has
it's
got
because
to be better.
Chapman's shot is off.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going to land. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's foul number 2 for him.
They can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Kicks it to Bernal. There's O'Gallagher. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Pass to Burke. Irons from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual effort.
Chapman, good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Right side Jackson. The feed now to Bernal. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bernal's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Hawks. Cousins, the pass to Chapman. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Bernal. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. He's covered by Ingram. Now the pass to Burke. A baseline change. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes to Jackson. He feeds it to Burke. Rejected by Chapman, and he's able to get it back.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Here's Chapman, 19 points in the game. Feeds to Cousins. And he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bernal with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Butler with the steal. To the wing on the left. Cousins, no one around him, and the Knicks good for 2.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Kicks it to Bernal. Here's O'Gallagher, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock, pushing it up. Here's Chapman, trips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The Hawks trail by 5. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Brent, do you think individual defense is getting easier to measure with player tracking and advanced stats?
I don't. I think it's impossible for you to find some legitimate measurement of how much a player is truly impacting the game defensively. I think there's great indicators of combinations of players that are on the floor at the same time, that are working collectively and doing something to shut down another team's best offensive unit. but individually it's so hard to just put a number on what a guy is doing in terms of his total impact defensively.
So the eye test is not on his time.
I don't think so. I think we're getting better at the defensive metrics that are being used, Kevin, and I think that clearly we can see with some of the best wing defenders in the league, a Robertson, a Covington, that they're able to control their man, a Kawhi Leonard. They're able to impact the game defensively, but how are we quantifying that? We need to get better with it.
Caruth passes to Bolton. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Moves from 14. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
They grabbed their own miss. And that one's good. Cousins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Peacock is covered by Ingram. Peacock. And the rejection by Cousins. Chapman, that's good. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Caruth passes to Bolton. Peacock is covered by Ingram. Pass to O'Gallagher. Releases. And Atlanta again with the bucket. The Knicks lead by 5. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Chapman. It's stolen, and there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The Knicks making a switch here.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness.
Just now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested new group in for the Knicks. Knox, he's checked in for Cousins. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Brandon Ingram. Fred Ntilikina is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the captain subbed in for Young.
Look, I got all these 90s for my team.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And New York, looking at who they got. Knox out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's the captain, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Ntilikina in at the 2 spot. Here's Caruth. He has fun. He kicks it to Jackson. For Atlanta, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Burke, he is checked in for Jackson. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Chapman. He's got 27. Outside Turner. The pass to Chapman. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. Caruth has got 7 points.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better. scoring points off turnovers. Number one, the Knicks.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The Hawks working the ball around. Lock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. Can't hit that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Chapman the pass to Ntilikina. And he drops in the way up off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Pass to Bolton. Kicks to Burt. Puts it up. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
New York shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. That one good for 2. 31 points for the captain.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Inside, cuts off the pass. They get a hand on it. Here's Karuch, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Karuch has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. Good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
The Hawks trailing. Karuch passes to Bolton. Prince kicks to Burke.
Oh my God!
Bolton, Turner covering. Prince outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Karuch. On deep. Kept the wide. Here's Chapman. Burke covering. Chapman's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And with Prince's versatility between forward spots, also is an asset to the team.
And when I call Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. It just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
Pass to Burke. Here's Chapman. Burke covering. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
To the inside. Turner with the steal. Knocks the pass to Chapman. 59 seconds left to play in the third.
No, get the fuck out of my way!
And again, it's New York.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
The Hawks trail by 3. And the pass to Burke. Passes to Bolton. From down in the low post, it goes.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Chapman.
Oh, yes, sir.
And that one is hammered home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Burke. Started by Hardaway. Prince outside.
Come on, man. How the fuck is he backing me up like
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Karuch. Rejected by Chapman, and they get it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Come on, man.
And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Torian Prince. Caruch is out there with Burke, and it's Bolton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 3 on the clock. Tries again, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Caruch. Hawks passing it around. Back to Burke. Here's Caruch. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Chapman. Burke covering. The second effort. And laying it up and in the basket from Chapman. Chapman's got 41.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Shot from free throw range. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They get a hand on it. And here they come. Here's Chapman. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
A terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Atlanta calls timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
So let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, and Butler is a menace to the defense partner. I don't think that was a Petty or a Manning. That was a facial.
Burke kicks to Prince. To the middle. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 9 in the basket from Burke. Burke's got 4 this quarter. For New York, they've gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for Butler.
and he has been running circles around the defense, and it's a different playing field now with Butler being on.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass the wall. 5 on the clock. Here's Burke. They grabbed her on this. Outside Prince. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
New York leading by 9. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. And it's on Torian. On the free throw, no good.
And Fertile is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
It's blocked. Butler on the way. A beautiful reverse layup. Butler's got 23 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it to Bernal. Here's Karuch. There's the pass to Jackson. Prince outside. Over Turner. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Chapman. Outside Butler. Fires from the wing. And that one, good. Butler's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
The Hawks working the ball around. Passes it to Karuch. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Chapman. Out to Ingram. Pass to Chapman. Atlanta with the rebound.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Here's Chapman. Burke covering. Left side Turner. Fires from 14. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That will be foul number 5 on him. Atlanta with the ball. The 19-foot shot in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Hawks trail by 13. Now, here's Burke. He's guarded by Chapman. Pass to O'Gallagher. Just 5 on the clock. Over Butler. No good from O'Gallagher.
Shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Bertle with the double team. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Burke, and the rejection by Chapman. The bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Peacock from outside off the mark.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in?
Cousins, the pass to Chapman. He dishes it to Turner. Bertle with the steal. He kicks to Burke. The pass to O'Gallagher. 6 to shoot. Ingram comes with the double team. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have first-hand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on, it's an opportunity for guys to
go. It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple of commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
You were good.
You're amazing.
And they won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Atlanta calls timeout. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick-and-pop player. Not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he shows that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
Damn! Here's Burke. Down low. Here's O'Gallagher. Converts the jumper for the easy two.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Chapman. Burke covering. Outside Butler. Fires the 3.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
O'Gallagher passes to Jackson. Peacock. Turner covering. 6 on the shot clock. Bertle. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 11. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Passes it to O'Gallagher. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chapman, the pass to Turner. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Bertle. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
One shot.
Turner no good on the free throw.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Pass to Bertle. Peacock. He's covered by Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Peacock. Some solid defense from Ingram. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the captain.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Burke kicks to Jackson. It's rebounded by New York.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
Fucking 8 turnovers, man. Who the fuck up, man? This is the only fucking Hall of Fame where it wanted to be Hall of Fame at. This is so fucking dumb. Why the fuck my niggas ain't extra smart? Why the fuck my niggas can't make all the fucking open jump shots that they get? The fuck?
This is Shaq. Another double-double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
Well, a lot of what makes me look good is the system that we play in. You know, I don't really have to overthink possessions. I know my guys are going to be screening and cutting, and as long as we make the same reads, all I got to do is deliver the pass on time, and they take care of the rest. It's a really easy team to play on.
You keep playing like that, buddy, you're going to win many championships. Good luck to you, son.
That's the plan. Here you go.